All right, all right. Here we are, Ted. It's
What's
good
up?
to be back.
Good to be back, David. How you doing?
I am doing good. How about yourself?
I'm great today. Yep, I
Excellent.
am having a good day, having a good morning, having a good week.
All right. That's what I'm talking
Jam into
about.
some music, whatever we got going on here.
I think it's the intro music I like to have, and maybe also the outro music. I'm still kind of tinkering with some things, but I think it's a nice segue into the show and segue out of the show.
I
So
love it. I think it's relaxing and still kind of cool and nice chill vibe to it.
there you go. That's what I'm aiming for. Exactly what I'm aiming
I
for.
did.
It's it's the end of February. I can't believe it that we're 2 months out of into 2025, and it's just amazing how things are going so quickly.
February went,
So,
January went slow to me, and then February just flew by. And I know it's
mhm,
shorter by 2 days or 1 day or 3 days,
right,
whatever it is. But still, I just feel like I cannot believe we are, listen, technically, we are over halfway through the first quarter of 2025.
I
And
know.
so, all of us with plans, I feel like people make all of these plans in January, they do their vision boards, and then all of a sudden something slips away, and before you know it, first quarter is over.
Right.
And so you have to be really careful not to let that time get away from you.
That's true. That's very true. And sometimes I get up in the morning, and next thing I turn around, look at the clock. It's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, what happened? What
Every
happened to the day?
and I like it when the time goes fast.
Mhm.
But it's also if you're one of those people who's back to back always and just grinding and hustling
Yeah.
every single minute of the day, you get to the end of the day, you're tired. You're
Hmm.
you're exhausted. Anybody who says they're not, I mean, I can be exhausted and still motivated at the same time. But it is a lot, right? Because what we do and what we're working on, especially,
Yeah.
there's just so many moving pieces.
Yeah.
And so just to keep up with all of that alone takes a lot of mindset and focus, I think.
Exactly. And one of the things that we're working on together, as I hit my laptop there, uh, to make things a little bit easier for our business friends out there is the Ultimate Business Lead Program. And I know for you, you've had people inquire about this, and I've had folks inquire about it. They want to know what makes it ultimate. And I'm really excited to have that conversation with them, and then also have this conversation with you on this particular platform.
Yes, I feel like I know that the way that we are curating the leads, based on my experience in lead gen, buying, having been in industries where buying leads is the norm.
Hmm.
What we're doing, individualizing it and having multiple levels of how deep do you want to go, is super critical because most people buy leads and you are sharing leads. Or if you're not, your leads are incredibly expensive, $1,000 plus up. And so, and you still don't probably get the parameters, the demographic, the drill down that we're able to provide
Right.
to them in order for them to cater and curate the lead the way they want it to include, whatever it is, whatever hobby or habit or demographic. That's so important when you are focusing on a specific type of client or potential referral source.
Right. And I like what you said about the leads that the Ultimate Business Lead Program offers is in a tiered process. And so there's the basic lead, the verified lead, and then the premium lead. And I thought this was brilliant when we put this together, and you know this better than I do. Um, depending on the size of the company or the magnitude of the need for these leads, we've got you covered. We've got your business covered. And just to drill down a little bit and talk about the different tiers, Ted, at the basic lead, this is targeting the low cost, high volume client, and it includes name, email address, which which may be unverified, and general location, city, state, and zip code. And typically, these leads are for businesses that need high volume outreach, cold emailing, for example, and low cost marketing campaigns. And so
I love this level for two different groups, and I'm probably only thinking of two. I love this for call centers. I love this for the call centers, the high volume. You can buy a lot of, and remember, just because it's not an old list. You're creating the list, even at the basic level. There are things that are going to be included that might take you a long time or might be more outdated. The email is not verified, but we're pulling it from the most updated info that we can find. And then the other one is, I want to share an example of a conversation I had with a realtor, and the realtor wanted to find divorce attorneys. They wanted to focus on divorce attorneys. And so if really all you need is the name, the phone number based on the parameter, and divorce attorneys, you really that's it. It's a simple list. We're not drilling down any further. And so it's a good way for you to not have to go look for all of that data all by yourself and try to get Google and all of the things that people do to try to find lists. It's cumbersome. Most people don't do it. They don't like putting it in a format that is really easy to track. And so we really do provide a great level of leads, even at the basic.
Agreed. And the foundation of many of these leads is the consumer and voter marketing database that we own, that will give us a clean, updated database for our clients to create the best current leads possible. So, we've got that layer there of certainty for our clientels that let them rest assured that, okay, I've got quality leads here to start off with.
Yes, it's just so there's so many people looking for different ways to market, and so us having the tiers. I don't know if you're going through the second tier or not. You've got all that probably in front of you. All right,
let's jump to the second tier, which is the verified lead tier, the higher trust mid-range price tier. And included in that, we have the name of the lead, the verified email address is checked for accuracy. We want to let you know that. Phone number, the exact location, the address or business name, and demographic information like age, gender, interests. It goes on and on. And this typically is for businesses that need real contact details, like sales teams and recruiters, and companies that call or email prospects daily. So this is that mid-tier level that gives you a higher trust in the leads and definitely more demographics.
Yes. So the great thing about the way the lead gen levels have been created is everybody's different. With a lot of lead gen companies, they're creating these leads, and it's one-stop shopping, or one size fits all is what they want. And I feel like what we have done, I know what we have done, is really made it so it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Right. And the great thing is that we have these options. So when you fill out our lead form, which you can find on tedsgateway.com, you fill out the form, we're going to have a conversation with you. Like, this is not an automated, okay, here are your leads. We are going to have a discussion with you. You're actually going to get to talk to one of our partners who really will take you through it and ask you a lot more detailed questions so that we can make sure we get you the type of lead and the data that you want in the lead.
Exactly, Ted. That customized, lead uh, database is what people want. That edge, that little bit extra to get ahead of the competition. And
Yes.
I can see for my political clients something at this level where they have a little bit more information to address those kitchen table issues of their not clients but their constituents.
Yes. Yes. The database is amazing. So
It
we've got
is.
that one, and then what's our third one? We have three or four.
We have three,
My
and
little brain going. We have three. There you go.
maybe we'll add a fourth. Maybe that really customized, enterprise level where you have to give us a call and say, "Hey, okay, I want this." But however, at the third level is the premium lead level is high value, exclusive for our clients, and what's included is everything in the first two tiers. However, all verified lead data, name, email, phone, address, all verified. Social media profiles, and we're going to get into a little bit more into this, but we're talking about, social media profiles from LinkedIn, Twitter, also known as X, maybe Facebook even, and then also purchase intent signals. And you could probably speak a little bit more about this, but this is browsing habits. And then also we have business information like company name, job title, decision making role. If desired, this can be included. And then also engagement data. And this is something that we'll discuss in regards to how we get there with AI. And this is how this particular lead interacted with similar products, or are their interests in line with the target. And this particular level, the premium lead level, is for those high ticket sales teams, real estate, finance, business to business services, and businesses selling big ticket products. We're talking like $1,000 plus per sale. So this is the exclusive level, the premium level. And I want to touch on, the social media and the AI capabilities, Ted.
Yes. Go ahead. Oh, you want me to touch on that?
We could. Hey, I'll jump in, or you want to take
Yeah,
it on?
I think you have social media. Most of us get our data, our news, pretty much everything from social media. And so our ability to tap into that and the habits of what you're clicking on, what ads you might be looking at. For example, I was talking with an insurance agent, and insurance leads are one of our first three launch
Okay.
lead groups. And they asked me if we could drill it down to somebody who may or may not have looked at or clicked on an ad about boats or motorcycles, because that's their focus on insurance. And so the amount of drill down really is why this lead level is where you're going. I feel like you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck for sure, especially if you're targeted. You have the team to do it. These leads are going to be what you tell us to make the lead, and as long as we can drill that deep down, keep going until we can't drill anymore. And to me, that's worth it, because again, I see so many lead gen where they're paying a lot of money. The
Right.
leads they don't have phone number, or the phone number is wrong. The people don't put in a real email address.
Right.
The people swear up and down that they didn't click on that, or they have no interest in this, and they really aren't great leads, and yet people are spending a ton of money on them. And so we're really going to be able to drill it down for them.
Right. I was introduced to some sample leads, and I was told the cost. I was like, "Oh my goodness, you paid how much
I
for
know.
that little information?" And like you said, Ted, we've got. so much information for our leads that we can drill down to and again customize that particular request for our clientele, and with the ability to go into social media and look at what the conversations are about, what people are discussing that's relevant to the request of the client. We could do that. We could do that. We were just last week, Ted. We got a taste of the possibilities. We were discussing this with our partner Claude, and the software is done. The software is there.
All
It's
done.
ready,
It's
and then
amazing, right?
exactly, and it's just mind blowing. And then on top of that, being able to look at those conversations, find out what is being said on social media. On top of that, just the AI capabilities of just getting even further on the demographics and the interests of those particular targets. It's just amazing what we've been able to put together in this particular partnership.
And I want to encourage people as you see this, we want you to go to the tedsgateway.com site. And if you have any interest at all, just by filling out the form doesn't mean we're not asking you to put a credit card down, because we don't
No.
want that kind. We really want to make sure that it is a lead list and a lead level that you want. And so that requires a conversation. That's how committed we are. We are going to have a conversation with you about it. We're really going to get to the nitty gritty of what you're looking for, what your spend is, what your target is, and then we're going to create the list. So if you are in the insurance world, the real estate world, or maybe the business to business world, I'm not sure, business in general business, please go to our site, tedsgateway.com, and fill out the lead form. And then let's see where it leads. No pun intended. Total pun intended. Because I think that a lot of times too, people are so used to not having a live person to talk to at the end of this. And so they're buying leads blindly. And
Yes.
then it's only at a very super high level. And I can't even tell you, it's usually in the 5-figure range where you're getting monthly, by the way, where you're getting that kind of concierge. But the concierge is only as good as the data he or company is using. And so I want to encourage you to fill out the lead form on the site, and then let's have a conversation.
That sounds perfect. That you're exactly right. Come to tedsgateway.com/lead and fill out the form, and let's see where we go from there. Ted, what's going on in your part of the world that people will be interested in?
Gosh, I want to encourage people, and maybe David can put it in the body of this post or the comments below. My link tree is the best way to find out events. I have events every week. Some are real estate related, some are just general business. It's a great place for you to kind of see what's going on in my calendar. But I've got a 2:00 pretty cool webinar going on called the Purpose Engine. That's today. We have a roundtable for the Purpose Engine next week. I've got several real estate related events this week, tons of nonprofit stuff coming up this week and into March. And so all of that you will find on my link tree. And if you have an event that you'd like me or David to attend, or you think it would be interesting for us, or you'd like us to come talk maybe to your group, please reach out to us, because we would love to do that. We're on a promotion tour right now, and
Yes.
the videos are part of that promotion tour, a press tour, David. You will, some sort of press tour, but we really do want to talk more about it, because I know 2025, especially in the real estate world, you have to think outside the box, and you have to figure out what you can do different than what you did before. And so lead gen and really honing in on your lead gen, I think, is one of those areas you should evaluate.
Agreed. I agree with you. Thank you, Ted. I will make sure that your link tree is included in our show notes moving forward. So please, everyone, check out the show notes down below this video, and come to one of the events. Let us know what you think. Please comment and let us know what you want us to talk about here in Orlando, Central Florida. And perhaps, how about this, Ted? For next week, let's talk a little bit more about Ted's Gateway. I know my audience is new to Ted's Gateway, so I'd like to, for them to learn a little bit more.
We can talk all about the iterations of history. My audience knows about it because we have been doing TED, started as Ted's Community and just kind of shifted to Ted's Gateway as
Mhm.
we became more global in our thinking about the impact and where all of the things that we are doing with AI and with
Yeah.
the other projects we're working on. So yes, we'll have a little discussion about Ted's Community and Ted's Gateway and how that all came to be.
Excellent. That's awesome. And for our audience out there, please, if you want to learn more about our Ultimate Business Lead program, Ted's Gateway, let us know. First of all, please like and share this content with your family, your friends, those influencers in the community that who could benefit from, learning about what we're doing here at Ted's Gateway and at Gateway Advantage. Can't forget about the show name, Gateway
Right.
Advantage.
Gateway
Please.
Advantage.
And more importantly, what I like are the comments. Please comment. Let us know what you think. Share, what you thought took from this content and what you're hearing out there in the community, what people are talking about, whether it's about business leads or cultural events, social events, politics. We're all about that here on the Gateway Advantage.
Yes, we are.
So thank you, Ted,
Thank you,
again for
David. Always amazing.
indeed. I will see you soon.
See you soon, my friend.
All right, take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.